Lightning strikes more often in skies full of pollution, a study shows. Human-driven changes in natural environment have knock-on consequences that are not immediately obvious. Air pollution, for example, has been linked to an increase in the frequency of lightning in thunderstorms. Researchers from James Madison University, JMU, in Virginia looked at data from more than 500,000 thunderstorms across Washington, D.C. and Kansas City over the course of 12 years, finding that having more fine particles in the air, aerosols that is broadly linked to a higher number of lightning strikes. The relationship between aerosols and lightning has been studied before, but it's something that scientists are still trying to get a proper assessment of because of the many different atmospheric factors at play. Pollution acts as clouds' nuclei, says geographer Mace Bentley from JMU. It gets brought into the cloud through the updraft. The updraft and downdraft then separate the pollution particles, which divide the electric charges in the cloud and lead to more lightning production. The team looked at PM 2.5 particulate matter up to 2.5 micrometers and PM 10 up to 10 micrometers in the environment, comparing them to thunderstorm activity. It seems that the concentration of these particles has more of an influence than their size. While more particles generally means more lightning, according to the data, there comes a point where having too many particles in the air actually seems to reduce the amount of lightning, perhaps due to a loss of energy inside the storm. These are scenarios with a huge number of variables, and multiple other factors from air currents to land cover also play a part. And that said, while the associations outlined here are complex, they seem to be the same in both studies studied. It looks like no matter where you go in the world, urban pollution is capable of enhancing thunderstorms and lightning, says Bentley. The study turned up some other interesting finds too. Thunderstorms were most common in both locations on Thursdays. Monday was the quietest day for thunderstorms in Washington, D.C., while it was Friday for Kansas City. It was observed that when there was most energy in the atmosphere, influences by factors such as temperature and humidity, then the levels of air pollution had the most impact on the number of lightning strikes. This gives us a greater understanding of how fluctuations in air pollution might continue to reshape meteorological patterns. Next, the researchers want to take a look at this relationship in other parts of the world, while also adding more measurements to the mix to see just how much of their effect aerosols are having. The environments will be analyzed for differences between urban-initiated thunderstorms versus those across the greater region to evaluate the impacts of pollution, write the authors in their published paper. The study is published in Atmospheric Research, and this is on Science Alert by David Neild. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Finally, support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.